African football is synonymous with drama, and it doesn't look like it is going to stop. We saw what happened in the Egyptian Premier League last season, and it was decided in the boardroom. We saw what happened with Bafana, Tebogo Mokoena. At some point, South Africans were running naked, saying that CAF will do nothing because Dr. Patrice Motsepe is the president of CAF. But 6 months later or 5 months later, we were penalized, we were punished. Yet again, we are seeing another one. Orlando Pirates have officially filed a complaint to FIFA in regards to their second round preliminary round match against Saint-Eloi Lupopo of the Democratic Republic of Congo. I think this one deserves a sip of this cappuccino. Now, before you try and kill me on the comments, please calm down, relax. I'm not an Orlando Pirates fan, but I've got a responsibility also to report on African football news. And I will be honest with you here. Orlando Pirates Football Club have a strong case here. Amongst the complaints, I will just zoom in and magnify one, which is against the coach of Lupopo FC, Guy Bokasa. Guy Bukasa last September was suspended for 6 games. And we know, according to the rules of CAF or FIFA, that when you are suspended as a coach, you're not supposed to be on the dugout with the technical team. You're not supposed to be even in the locker room. You're not even supposed to be doing interviews, media, as a media personnel for the coach. And we saw Guy in Lubumbashi and right here at Orlando. So Orlando Pirates here have a strong case. And amongst the penalties, there could be a fine, there could be an extension of the 6 games. He was suspended for 6 games. I think he was coaching under 20s. Now I'm not sure if that is the national team or it's inter-club football. But anyway, it's all CAF. 6 games. And those 6 games had not run out. And what I like about this whole thing, the person who exposed this or reported on this is a Congolese sports journalist. So I'm a paga. We can banter them the whole day and say, they were bantering against Sundown, saying backdoor star. But I think there must be excitement amongst the Amapagania fans. They have a strong case here, and if they do win it, amongst those penalties is that apart from the fines and extension of the suspension for the coach, is that the games could be forfeited, similar to like how Bafana ended up against Lesotho, forfeiting the game, losing it 3-0, and therefore giving the 3 points and the 3 goals to Lesotho. It could happen the same with an Orlando Pirates, that they win both of these games 3-0. That means that they've won the game 6-0 on aggregate. And that means that the club, the oldest club in the league, Orlando Pirates, would be back in CAF Champions League. These are the guys who ended up in the semi-finals in the last campaign of CAF Champions League, being booted out by a Pyramids FC. Wouldn't want to really focus on the other 2 that Orlando Pirates also complained about. I think there's 2 players mentioned there, but this one of the coach, Guy Bokasa, this one is something that is holding waters. This is the one that's really, really, really heavy. Will I be excited to see Orlando Pirates back in the CAF Champions League? Oh yes, definitely. I will. You can say whatever you want. Yeah, they were traumatized. They only realized this because they were traumatized by that WWE wrestler Mukoko. It doesn't matter. Rules are rules, and rules are don't respect race, don't respect class, don't respect region, don't respect location. Rules should be adhered to by everyone. We thought as Bafana we would have some favors because we offer the presidency of Dr. Patrice Motsepe. But even as a nation, Bafana, we are not immune to these rules. Everyone should adhere to the rules, and therefore we were penalized. And it should not be different to this case. This case, they came, they conquered, they celebrated, but all of that could evaporate. All of that could be nothing. And if we have to follow history, whenever a club is booted out and comes back via a back door, they are more hungrier because they've been given a second chance, another lifeline. They normally go all the way to the final, similar to how Mamelodi Sundowns did it in 2016. It's funny that it was a club from the same nation as Saint-Eloi Lupopo. I think it was AS Vita that had some shenanigans as well. So these dramatic administrative issues in our continent. I mean, year in, year out, and these are some of the issues that could probably prevent investors or sponsors coming into our football. I mean, these are things that could have been avoided. But let's see where this one ends. But looking from the outside in, looks like Orlando Pirates have a strong case here, and we could see Orlando Pirates fans, bantering against everyone who was on their case because of that Mukoko guy. And let's wait and see how this one unfolds, because the coming weekend on the 3rd or the 2nd, is it the 2nd or the 1st of November, there is going to be that CAF Champions League group stages draw, with also the CAF Confederations Cup group stages draw. Would be nice if something is said between the next 48 hours, so at least we know where the direction of this case